What is up, everybody out there? It is time for another Fresh Take Anime Edition. We on the number 12, and I got with me Andre, the Game Idea guy.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, I know that was weird. I'm not going to do that again.
Well, people, we're here with another DBZ, a DB Super review, and it's for episode 96. They're meeting at the arena, and the episode starts off where we actually get to see three gods of destruction fight.
Some amazing shit.
Yeah, I see now why you don't want to fight a god of destruction.
They broke what was supposed to be unbreakable.
Yeah, but it showed them it didn't break the whole thing, but it did show the weak parts of the stage, which I'm like, dang, that's what happened. All right, so
then the Grand Prix said, "Hey, y'all, well, thank you for showing me the weaknesses of all this, but go ahead and fix this real quick."
Yeah, and they did it, and didn't complain. And
how casually he said it, like, "We gotta do this." Like, yeah, I gotta go get everybody here. You do it, fix it.
Which was funny, but it was actually cool, like actually seeing them though, because like, dude, that was some nice fighting.
Yeah, but that lets you know that's why the other dude stayed out of it. He knew it was going to happen.
Oh yeah, when he said like it's obvious what's going to happen, I'm like, oh, so he knew he was going to have to clean. He ain't trying to clean up.
He was like, I ain't breaking nothing to fix it. No.
And the funny thing about it was they did it because they was trying to please Zeno, and Zeno went to sleep on him.
Fell the fuck asleep on him.
I'm like, dang, man, y'all names ain't Goku. Your name ain't Goku, so they don't want to see you. That's kind of messed up.
They just went right to sleep. It was like, damn.
Because they were they were like eating sweets or something. They were eating something.
They were eating,
and then the next
cake or something.
Yeah, and then after the fight, they're like, "Well, did we please Zeno something?" And Grand Prix turn around and look. They're like, "No, they resting. Both of them sleep with the little things on their eyes." I'm like, "Wow."
They just knocked the hell out. They're like, "Look, this ain't what we waiting for. We know what y'all can do."
Yeah, we want to see what these other people can do.
Like, we know what y'all capable of. Don't be trying to flaunt.
Yeah, we want to see our good friend Goku fight, which is funny because now, okay, so back in Universe 7, Goku brings Frieza to meet the rest of the team, and of course Frieza has to goad Vegeta.
I knew that was going to happen though. That was too damn obvious.
Yeah, and it's one of those situations where you're like, dude, Frieza, I know you evil and everything, but you really got 48 minutes to help them win, or you ain't gonna have to worry about your wish getting granted because it ain't gonna get granted. And somebody needs to drill that into his head.
You won't be there to be wished.
Yeah. So you don't help us win, you don't get wish back, you idiotic bastard.
You don't exist anymore if we don't.
So get with the program and stop trying to incite every damn body and make little backroom deals.
Oh yeah. Sneaky little bastard.
Yeah.
But the messed up thing is we made them do the friendship circle.
Oh, that was so funny.
Like, I felt for Vegeta right there. He was like, do I really have to hold this?
And then Beerus was like, God damn it. Give me your hand.
He got in the middle of it. He's like, man, just come the fuck on. Let's go.
Dude, Beerus has been hilarious this entire time, dude. He is nervous. He is scared. He is hungry.
He been all over the place this
He should have had like 5 heart attacks by now.
Oh man.
Because they are making his blood pressure spike. So
God of destruction in the hospital of cardiac arrest.
Yeah. He worried as hell, but you know, it's funny. It's funny to me to see him work because it truly is worried. But we all know that, like, okay, the lineup they got, barring Frieza, you don't want to run up on them together.
Nah, you don't.
You really don't. And I think that's what the problem with a lot of these other universes, they're gonna probably think they the weaklings. and they gonna get
They're gonna get surprised.
they gonna get surprised real quick. Cause like I was just sitting back thinking, I'm like, even with Tien there, I'm like, yeah, Tien will mess you up.
Yeah. See, Tien and Piccolo are great at energy projection. They are awesome with energy projection. If you give them time, they'll set you up with something. And I think that's what like when I first thought about Gohan's plan, when they talked about it, I was like, I didn't like it. But then I thought about it, I was like, I see what you try to go for. Like you try and keep your lower powered people covered and your higher powered people to take out the bigger threats that jump in.
Yeah.
But what he should have done is more or less this. Let Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza just go off and be wild where they want to. Keep 17 with you. Keep 17 with you and Piccolo. You three form that front and let everybody else work on building up attacks.
And setting up traps.
Yep.
Because that's what Krillin...
That would work better.
Because to me, that's all I'd be having Krillin do, like Krillin. Because Krillin and Roshi are good at setting up traps.
Yep.
To keep people off of them. Because one of the things that I was sitting up thinking about, because I was with you, I'm like, this plan ain't gonna work because they trying to include Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza in it. No, don't do that.
Let them three go out on the offensive. They will be fine.
Yeah. Because especially Vegeta and Goku, because all three of them are God level anyway.
Yeah.
So they gonna be all right.
Let everybody else
they gonna be all right.
Let everybody else work on protecting themselves, but let those three go ahead and just wild out.
So, well, we got to talk about the Goku trying to go, be cordial with the people he know. So Universe 6 shows up.
Yep.
And of course, Kaba, who pretty much refers to Vegeta as his master, and Vegeta trying to act like he ain't. I don't know why.
Bro, y'all got the same moves already. You might as well be.
Yeah, you might well just go on and just say that's your student, man. Just go on and say it.
That's your pupil. You taught him how to become Super Saiyan. You did something for him.
Yeah, so Kaba introduces Goku to Caulifla and Kale. And Caulifla off the rip is like, man, I ain't trying to be buddies with you. This is the fight to show who's the strongest. And of course, Goku's like, oh, we alike.
Just like me. You just like me then.
And people, I'm calling it right now. Caulifla is going to learn from Goku. I'm calling it.
Look, she going to see blue. She going to wet herself.
Yeah, she going to want to know how to do that.
It's like, how did you, can you teach me?
Yep. That's exactly how this is going to happen. Now, while they're talking, Universe 11 shows up. Now, one thing that I noticed when I watched that, Kaba felt it just like Goku and Vegeta did.
Yeah, like
but Caulifla and Kale didn't. Yeah,
Caulifla and Kale didn't see it. Didn't feel it, but the one mistake with Caulifla, she underestimated him. Like, oh, y'all scared of them. Y'all must be weak. Like, nah, they just know.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing with Kaba, though. Do you think that what they said back in, like, episode 30 is coming true? Like, he is on their level with potential?
I'd say he's probably above their level with as far as potential goes, but he just hasn't realized it yet. Same issue with Gohan, where he has all the potential, he just hasn't fully realized.
Yeah, because the thing I like about Kaba is like when KO went Broly on him. If you notice, he was still sticking and moving when they fought Broly the first time back in the day. They was trying to block and couldn't block in Super Saiyan. He was. So I'm thinking he's already like Super Saiyan 2 or whatever.
But let's just look at it this way. He's also a lot stronger than what they were.
Yeah, that's true.
A hell of a lot stronger.
Because his base was strong as hell.
He could withstand what she was doing, even though she's obviously way stronger than what Broly was.
Yeah.
At the time too. But it was just more or less that he's closer to her in comparison to what they were to Broly at the time they were fighting him.
That's true. Now, do you think anybody's going to catch Saiyan Rage?
No, unfortunately, I don't think anybody's going to do that.
I think it's going to be Kaba.
Nah, I don't think he's going to do. I don't think he's going to rage out. If he does rage out, it's not going to be the rage transformation. It's going to be 2.
No, I don't think it's going to be like Trunks. Let me preface this. It's not going to be like Trunks, all right? but I do think he's going to catch a whiff of Saiyan Rage because.
Oh yeah. No, see that I can see happening where he's just gonna get pissed off and he's just gonna power up and transform.
And it's not gonna it's not gonna stop. The reason why I say that is because back in that first tournament between 6 and 7, Goku and Vegeta and Piccolo all said that his power is too high for how old he is, for how young he is.
Yeah,
it was kind of like how they used to say how Goten and Trunks was too strong to be the age they were at.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm saying like he has if that's the case, then I expect something to happen where he goes Saiyan Rage, where he gets enraged.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see that happening and him having a Super Saiyan 2 transformation right after that. Even though Cauliflower kind of just jumped and did it without any sort. That still bugs me a little bit. That she ain't had no pressure and she just jumped into it.
Well, it was like I was trying to explain to one of my coworkers. I'm like, dude, the reason why they can get away with it is because of Goten and Trunks. If it wasn't for Goten and Trunks, I'd be mad right along with everybody else. But because they never really explained it with Goten and Trunks, and they do it while playing.
I'm not necessarily mad about it. It's just like because
with them make a whole lot of sense.
With them, you could say, hey, they were already well above power to get the first transformation.
Yeah.
But everybody had to kind of work for the second one. Then again, I guess when you could factor in Gotenks, it don't make a difference.
Yeah. Because remember, Goten and Trunks are Super Saiyan 3s outside of Gotenks. They just can't hold it that long. Like, they have to be able to hold it and fight with it, they have to fuse to do it. But they outside of that, they are Super Saiyan 3s. Because you only go as high as what your weakest member is. If they were able to go Super Saiyan 3, that means both of them outside of Gotenks are Super Saiyan 3s. And the way they did it, there was no way in the world they had to go through all the hell that Goku went through to get to 3. That means they must have did it quick. That's why I was trying to explain. I'm like, yeah, because I understand why people had an issue with it, but at the same time, like, I can't really get mad because they did kind of try to explain it, and on top of that, Goten and Trunks. That just wiped out that whole argument. Because if Goten and Trunks had to get mad and had to go through, then I would be, this BS. But they didn't have to do that. So, yeah. So the Pride
Troopers
Troopers,
not that big of a deal because it just means there's more powerful characters out there, but
yeah, and they don't have time to. They don't have time to dedicate 3 to 5 episodes to show them suffering.
Yeah, that's the problem. They don't have a whole lot of time, so they kind of got to throw stuff together on a quickness.
Yeah. So the Pride Troopers show up, Universe 11, with Jiren, the Gray, and of course Goku has to go talk to Topper because that's his new buddy.
Well, of course,
kind of.
That's his new future home slice.
Yeah. So Goku goes to speak just to be nice, because Goku's the one actually being nice to everybody, which is odd. But
well, you would think like this would be something that would make me think if you were a character in that situation, I'm like, why is he spending so much time trying to talk to everybody? Like, if he's really truly evil, why is he trying to be so friendly?
That's the thing. Like, that should tell you right there. Like, dude, okay, this guy ain't, even if you don't want to believe it, he's not evil.
There's no way he could be evil. He's just he's too nice to be evil.
Yeah,
he's too stupid to just try to be evil too.
Yeah. So he goes and talks to Topper, and Topper's like, "I'm not talking to you." And he was like, "Well, we're gonna have to fight anyway, so you might as well just be nice." He basically was like, "Dude, we're gonna have to fight anyway. You might as well just be nice to me."
That's and basically what he was trying to square away his appointment to fight later.
Yeah. Which was funny. Because during that whole back and forth, Topper's like, we'll worry about that when we get to it. And I'm like, yep, they're gonna be friends.
That's Goku wearing them down like he did everybody else.
Yep, Goku done got him. He done wore him down.
He got him hooked in. Look, he got that flustered response out of me. He got you hooked. You caught, bro. It's too late.
Yep, it's too late. Y'all buddies now.
Then pulled into Goku's inner circle of friends.
Yeah. And that's when he sees Jiren.
He's like, look, Goku, look, he didn't even have to ask. He's like, oh, that must be Jiren. No, he didn't even ask.
Yeah. And then Jiren just teleports behind him and says, "Get lost." Now, Jiren, okay, Jiren. I hate to have to be the one to break this to you, but you're gonna get your ass whooped. So
and it's not gonna be immediate. It's gonna be one of them things that happens over the course of the battle. But
yeah. So Jiren is basically they show Goku get scared or intimidated. I wouldn't say scared, but intimidated.
I wouldn't even say intimidated. I'd say more or less he's just caught off guard.
But I like that though, because every time they do that with Goku, we get a good fight out of it.
Yeah, we do.
Every time they do that with Goku, we get a good fight when it comes back to Goku has the because
Goku. He was caught off guard. He was caught off guard and immediately got excited.
Yeah,
like okay, know what you aiming for.
Yeah, so everybody goes back to meet with their respective groups, and we get the best opening ceremony ever by Zeno.
It's like, hi everybody, put on a good fight, make me happy, let's go.
Yeah, that's basically that's the best opening ever, dude. That's the best opening ceremony ever. So, and that's pretty much the episode because we don't get any fights yet.
We missed 1 point.
What point?
Sneaky Frieza and Frost.
Oh yeah, well, okay. Look, I hate Frost, and I hope Frieza kills him.
That's why I think it's happening. Frieza's just like we're similar enough, but I have a feeling Frieza's just going to backstab him when the opportunity pops up.
Yeah, like he's going to use him to get what he wants and then backstab him. Like I said, Frieza needs to help them win.
Yeah.
Because if they don't win, he don't get wished back.
Well, you can't be the emperor if you don't exist.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So I'm like, okay, he's making these little side deals. Like, okay, bro, I got a feeling he gonna do what he do. Now, Gohan.
I mean, I have a feeling Frost is probably planning the same thing, but I think Frieza's gonna be the one to execute it.
Yeah, because Frieza, let's just be honest, Frieza's way more powerful, and he ain't got his poison stingers on him.
It wouldn't make a difference. I don't even think it would make a difference, to be honest.
Well, if he was in base, yeah, but he's probably not going to. Knowing Frieza, he's probably not going to be in base. He's probably going to go straight gold.
Nah, I think he'll stay base for a little bit and then jump to gold afterwards.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the episode. I mean, next week it starts in earnest. So I want to get your thoughts because, like, I think it's going to wind up being like a big like. I think the first few episodes is going to be a big mess.
It's going to be mass wipeouts. Yeah. We're going to see everybody start off real small. Then we're just going to see droves of people just getting knocked.
Yeah.
So, I still have a feeling that Ribrianne is going to be the one to take out the bulk of that muscle team.
When they showed the entire muscle team, man, I'm like, yeah, they going off.
They're gone.
Yeah,
Look, the leader of the team even going after Topo now. Like that's, bro, you gone. You ain't.
Yeah, you gone. It's not gonna work. But I think it's gonna come down. It's gonna be all the members of Universe 7 versus all the members of Universe 11.
I could see that happening, but I don't even think that's gonna be the case. I have a feeling a few of those Pride Troopers gonna be fodder.
Unless
maybe not all of them, but a couple of them at least.
Well, the reason why I say that is because I think the way the foreshadowing has been going, I honestly think it's gonna wind up like Toppa and Vegeta, Jiren and Goku, the General and Piccolo.
I have a feeling that Beerus looking dude going to, for some reason I think Krillin gonna be fighting him.
Yeah, either Krillin or 17, 18 is gonna fight him, and I think Gohan's gonna get one of their strong ones. So I think that's what that's what it looks like the foreshadowing is going toward. At least
that would be a brilliant all out battle though. You just see both of them full teams go head to head with each other.
Because everybody is if you think about it, they hating Universe 7, but they don't know that Vegeta's right under Goku, like literally right under Goku in power. Goku ain't that much stronger than Vegeta.
If Goku didn't have Kaioken, they would pretty much be dead even.
Yeah, basically. And we don't know what Vegeta did when he was in that time chamber again this time. So
I think right now, I think in blue, if they're both just in blue, then Vegeta's stronger. Well,
Yeah.
Kaioken is what gives Goku
the edge. So it was like Hit knows, but I don't think nobody else really does.
Nah, and that Hit and the few members of Universe 6 that were there during the tournament outside of Frost, as Frost was knocked the hell out.
Yeah.
They know. Outside of that, not too many.
Yeah, so
Them and everybody in Universe 7 knows about that. And Topo knows also because Goku's going to use it on him.
Yeah. But Goku never got a chance to really go there.
Grand Prix said, "Nah, we're gonna cut this right here."
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Here's another funny thing. What you think gonna happen in Universe 6?
I don't think they're going anywhere. I mean, I have a feeling they'll be knocked out, and they'll probably be one of the last teams fully knocked out. But I don't think they're going anywhere.
No, because do you think that's gonna be like that fuel of the fire that's gonna like light a fire under Vegeta them?
It might be, especially if my mindset's right and like Kaba and Hit are like the last two to go from Universe 6. Because Kaba, like while Vegeta don't want to admit, Kaba means something to him because he was the first Saiyan, the first full-blooded Saiyan he had seen outside of Goku in a long time.
Yeah, and having to deal with Goku on a daily basis can be mind-numbingly can hurt your head a lot.
Yeah. So like he means something to him, like maybe not as much as Vegeta would be willing to admit, but he means something significant to him. And
I know seeing Cauliflower and Kale kind of, because the first thing he said he wanted to do was see the planet. So
yep.
That's why I'm like, something's gonna have to happen to them, and that's gonna probably be the thing that makes him go like, you know what? I hadn't said this in a while, but I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. I'm gonna make all y'all bow, and that's when, and that's when the Prince gonna come out.
Yep, and Goku obviously gonna see Hit get taken out by Jiren. But like there's no avoiding that. It's gotta happen.
Yeah,
Jiren's gonna take Hit out, and Goku's like, okay, let's get going. You took out my next best competition. We gotta go.
Yeah, well, that means you're mine. So. Yep. That's why I think it's gonna wind up because the way it just looks, it looks like this is gonna wind up being a 7 versus 11, and like everybody else is just like, okay, like Universe 6, we kind of have a little bit of an emotional attachment to because we know some of them, and we got to meet Cauliflower and Kale, which I still believe Cauliflower and Kale is gonna take out a lot of them people.
Oh yeah,
both of them are, but. I think 6 is gonna get knocked out, and that's what's gonna like get Goku and Vegeta, and that's probably gonna make them actually listen to Gohan.
Probably,
yeah, because right now Gohan like, man, they ain't gonna listen to me, and Piccolo already knows, but I think Piccolo probably already prepared for that. Because for some reason, the only thing I want them to do with Piccolo is please let that dude show another level.
He's gonna show out. He's gonna show out.
Yeah, because I mean, they can't have this happen again like they did that other tournament, man.
They better not. Like you had an opportunity to let him really show off, and y'all squandered it. Don't do it.
Y'all know he's just about damn near everybody's favorite character in this series, so do not. And the cape and the turban has to come off.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen too.
In epic fashion, like somebody hanging over the side, and he just take it off and put it on him.
Oh, like drop it on their head?
Yeah.
Like, well, since you're already beat anyway, hold these.
Yeah, here, hold this. Like, as a matter of fact, the one from Universe 3, with all the survival attachments.
Yeah. Drop it right. Like, this will help you survive that fall here.
Yeah. He was putting the cape on him. And he knocked him all the way off. So, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking forward to Sunday's episode because I honestly don't think like the actual fight is going to be like more than probably 10, 15 episodes. Honestly, maybe 12 at the most. Because I think we're going to get rid of the little guys first, and then we'll get the fodder out the way first. That's probably be like 1 or 2 episodes, and then we're going to get to the face offs.
Yeah.
because especially when they said Topper was the second strongest. Yep, Vegeta's fighting him. So that's right up Vegeta's alley. So
yeah, I can see that.
We shall see. That we shall see. So you got any other any last thoughts before we get out of here?
Nah, I'm just waiting for the next episode at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. So people, let us know what you think in the comments. Who do you think is going to? Do you think it's going to wind up being Universe 7 versus 11, a full-on fight? You think all the team members are going to make it? Do you think some people are going to get knocked off? Let us know in the comments, and we will see you guys on our next Fresh Take Anime Edition. Peace out, peeps.
Peace.